Hey YouTube, Logan with Hideaway Homestead. Got a video for you today on this plant right here, water hyacinth. And I'm going to be talking about the benefits of keeping this plant. I bought some of these off of eBay and put them in here in my water holding tank for rain catchment off of this little shed. I've got some goldfish in here. This is actually where the hybrid goldfish koi came from, and I've got some coon's tail or hornwort in here with this, and it's starting to take over enough to where I really need to take some of it out. But this plant right here is just an excellent nutrient accumulator. This is growing in the shade too. If you put it out in the sun, these plants will really propagate fast. As you can see, they've got a really good root system underneath them. Goldfish and other fish love to spawn in their roots. A lot of animals and little critters hang out in there. And what I'm gonna do, since I've got a bunch of this, is I'm gonna take some of it out and show you how palatable it is to certain types of livestock. So let's get some of this and give it to some of the animals. So first we have the ducks here. I went ahead and just threw about 3 or 4 plants in their little watering container here. They've just been fed. We've been hand feeding them just to keep them really tame. My girls, they're little, so they don't mind the chore of coming out here multiple times a day and giving them food. That also helps to keep them ready to forage. So that way, during times where we have spaces between meals, if I bring anything out here that I want them to try and eat, they will they'll get on it. Oh, there we go. There was a little ducky took a bite. You can see, even though they're not hungry right now. Well, I didn't mean to scare y'all off. You know, that's something you can give to your ducks. Water hyacinth is pretty high protein. I'm drawing a blank on how high of protein it is, but after I stop the video and we go and take some to the rabbits, I'll look that up and be for sure. But I want to say it's upwards of 20% in the plant itself. So I'm gonna leave that in there for them. I'm sure once I come out in the morning to give them some food, I always hand feed them too before I go to work. I'm sure that this will more than likely be gone because they'll be hungry in the morning and they'll want a snack. They'll come over here and eat on this. As you can see, they bit off a little bit, but that's something you can give to your ducks. Now let's go and grab a couple more plants and give them to the rabbits. All right, so here we are at the rabbits here. And I've already got 3 munching down on it, but let's give one to this little bunny. Oh, I think I startled her a little bit. But yeah, this is something you can give to your rabbits and your ducks. I don't know how well chickens take to it, but as you can see, the rabbits here like it. And I just looked it up. On the protein content, you're looking at around 10 to 20%. So that's going to, depend. It's going to vary. But definitely a plant that you should have as a homesteader. There's just so many uses. You can use it to take up excess nutrient. Like with my ducks' water, I'm going to more than likely create some kind of tub where I can grow a lot of this stuff. Because you don't really have to have a pond. It can just be in a container. I'm going to put all the duck water that they've mudded up and pooped in and messed around in, and I'll take that and pour it in there so that way that water hyacinth can suck up that nutrients, put it in full sun, and have a harvestable crop for my rabbits and my ducks, and possibly chickens. Excellent for compost and mulch, just any kind of water plant, really. And this here, if you think about it, if you had this and then some cattails and some other kind of aquatic plant growing, it could give you so much value because these plants just grow like crazy. And the ones that I've got in the shade, if I'd have had them in the sun, I'd have probably 3 to 10 times more than what I've got right now. But yeah, these rabbits are enjoying it. They're munching down, and it's an excellent option. It's got some good fiber too, so your rabbits are going to get that. I think this would be an excellent thing to put in a rotation on a fodder regiment. Say like you did a tree hay, like a willow, and you gave them willow, and then you also gave them water hyacinth. And then the next day, maybe you gave them comfrey and cattails. It'd be really cool to have like a tree and then a pond and a tree and a pond and a tree and a pond, just these little micro ponds where you could have all this stuff growing by your trees. It'd be a great way to hydrate the trees, a place to dump used water. Now, you wouldn't want to do it like from a septic tank or anything, but anything that like your animals are using, excellent way to recycle that water and get more use out of it. So if you've got any questions, leave them down in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I drop a video like this every day. Ring that notification bell. And you know, if the video was helpful, leave a like. Leaving a like helps get my videos out to more people. And appreciate everybody for watching. We'll see you in the next one.